Why Badoom? Why? Why does streamer mode not work anymore? Hello. How's everyone doing? Yes, no, don't worry, I'm not making Deltarune references. I am explicitly making Undertale references. To not make Deltarune references. But yes, hello. I finished Chapter 3 yesterday, and that's all I'll say about it. Because if I just talk about how much I'd rather be playing Chapter 4 right now, that's not... that's not the most, that's not the most promising start to a stream of a different video game. But yeah, it's, that's just most of what I've been thinking about for the last day or two. I went to bed. I'm tired, but I went to bed at a reasonable time last night. I finished things up. I was kind of productive about some life stuff that I've been needing to do. I got to bed at like 4:30-ish. Like, I was in bed by like 4-ish. And then I was woken up at like 8 a.m. thereabouts. By a transformer very nearby exploding. And our power went out. And so, despite being startled awake by an explosion, I was able to get back to sleep without too much hassle. Then, 2-3 hours later, I was woken up by, like, a truly miserable sinus headache. Or it may have been a sinus headache. It was behind the eyes, so that could have been sinus, could have been something else. But I was just laying around in my room in the dark, zombified. And what was terrible about that experience was, like, what was bonus terrible was, because the power had gone out and came back, I was asleep. When I woke up with the headache, the power had come back on, and I was not like super sweaty, so I presumed that the power was back within an hour or so. So when I was up with this headache, the power going off and coming back meant that my keyboard had reset itself to full brightness, which is way too fucking bright. But the button to change the brightness on the keyboard did not work. So I was just stuck with my keyboard being, like, in a fairly central location within my room and being, like, bright enough to make my head hurt. And I was not, like, coordinated or coherent enough to be like, oh, I'll just unplug the keyboard, or like, oh, maybe I'll turn the computer on and then, like, change the brightness and then turn the computer back off. I was just like, I'm just going to die. Normally it's fine. Like, at the lowest brightness, it's fine. It's just mood lighting. Like, my computer has some fairly bright LEDs, but because it's under my desk and, like, it's usually blocked by where my chair is at night, like, the lights in my room are not a problem. Unless my keyboard is at full fucking brightness, which I try to avoid letting it be at full brightness for whatever reason, but I was being murdered by my own keyboard being bright. But yeah, I'm here because my Pathfinder game was canceled. Well, you know, if I can be Plan B, I guess there are worse things to be. But yeah, Visions of Mana. I don't know how much Visions of Mana there is left. Put a towel over it. I would have had to find a towel, and I was not thinking enough for that. Yeah, like, in theory, we should be fairly close to the end of the game, because we have defeated all of the Nevedons, I've done most side quests that exist, like, things seem like we're getting pretty close to the end here, but there are 12 hidden achievements. And so, even if 5 of those achievements are, like, get the final plot upgrades for each of the characters, which is probably going to... That may just happen all at the same time towards the end. But even if that's 5, what are the 7? I don't know, and I'm kind of scared to find out. But we'll find out together. Ow. Now I will change the scene. I say ow because I opened the game window back up and it was like a nearly pure white screen. Tracking Delafos. We beat all the Benevodons and Aish he has something for us to do. So, I've got some side quests. Report back, report back, report back. Defeat 6 Cerberuses, but... I don't know how I defeated none Cerberus. Oh wait, shit. This one gives a real-ass reward. That's a strength serum. Okay, we'll do this one. Oh no, they lit the mana on fire. It's all burnt to ashes. Why? How are there so many things I didn't interact with here? Did I miss something? Wait, there shouldn't be that many non-interacted things. Am I on the wrong save file? No, because we're supposed to go talk to Aish about Delafos, right? And that's what we were doing? Oh, the map was just wrong. Okay. Fantastic.
Moving. Truthfully, I am disappointed.
All right.
Don't let your guard down.
Calls for the
Keep them coming.
Don't let it get away. Truthfully, I am disappointed.
So that's 2 more Cerberus.
Oh.
Hello, did you find out what the Guardians were protecting? Would you look at that? This is an unexpected find. Could you hang out here? I polished off the top layer of rock. And it's crimsonite. It's very rare. I never thought I'd get to hold one. I'd love to add this to my collection, but you should hold on to it. Okay, bye.
I completed many a similar odd job in the past.
Alright. So defeated 2 Cerberus, right? Or I defeated 2 packs of 2. So that's 4. That's math. You math increase. So I probably need to find 2 more Cerberus, and then... Oh, right. Wanted me to go back to the Quashia Moors for some reason. Oh, I have to defeat them at the volcano specifically. You know what? Fine. I'll do it. I'm already over here. The Sprigatio Moors. Sprigatio is just more fun to say than Sprigatito. Okay, no other side quests around here, so fight some dogs and then be on our merry way. Ooh, pack of 3! This is huge. If I can find another pack of 3, then we can just leave. Hope everyone's been having a good day.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
Playing cool video games, whether it's the big video game or something else. I know Acker played the hot new game for like 14 hours yesterday. The heck sells things in a 3-pack? People in a thruple? Report back with your findings. Okie dokie.
We should be off.
Sold cat things in a 3-pack. Oh.
We should be off.
I'm trying to say as basically nothing about Deltarune as I can, because I know people can be sensitive about spoilers and stuff. So it's like, I beat Chapter 3. I'm probably gonna play a little Chapter 4 after stream, and that is what I will say. I am thankful that I went on a dog walk with Lawyer Dog because I was able to just talk to him about stuff for like an hour or 2.
This is an interesting find.
And I'm very thankful for Gianni Montragano, the Montragano? Gianni Montragano, I think. Voice actor man. I'm very thankful that I have like one of his Duke Nukem videos to point to. for play Undertale. If you like Undertale, play Deltarune. If you play Duke Nukem 3D, you like 'em all. Bicon. Oh yeah, I have seen a lot of people talking way too much about it. It's very frustrating. People cannot shut the fuck up for even a day. Who do I owe the visit? You're looking for a Cinder Rock? Oh, my grandson sent you here. He's the only person who calls Dorfer Cinders by that name. Here you go. The rocks are shot out by Dorfer when it erupts. People around here think they're blessings. You must have found somebody who wants to give it to. Hey, go on back. I'd love to be part of a fetch quest.
We should be off.
Oh wait, instead of going back to town, let's try and arrange it so when I go back to town, I can hand in, like, all of the quests at the same time. Because hopefully
Nice. Got it.
these are like the last minor running around, like, unimpactful side quests in the game. And then I will be done every side quest, and I can just choose to not do side quests anymore. And that'll be great. Look, it's fine. Whatever I end up playing after Ghost Trick, I will probably find all kinds of I will probably end up playing a game that has all kinds of side quests to waste my time with. Oh, other than the big new release yesterday, there was also a state of play where they announced that the new Bloodstained game is coming out eventually. So that's exciting. It seems like it has a partner system. It doesn't look like it's the same kind of partner system as Portrait. It looks more like you get support buddies every now and then. Unfortunately, it still looks a lot like Ritual of the Night, which was one of the worst parts about Ritual of the Night. It seems like, at first glance, it looks like there is less, like, asset store looking stuff, but it still has that same kind of vibe. I hope it's better. Well, I mean, yeah, of course I hope it's better, but it's not like I thought Ritual of the Night was bad in any way. I love that game. The game's fantastic. So I'm very excited for more Bloodstained. But it seems like they did not do a stellar job with, like, visual direction, just at a glance. The gameplay seems like more of that kind of game, which is probably good. Alright, Quasiamores. Nope. Moors were somewhere over here. There we go. Remember blue lava? That was crazy. Okay, what does it want me to fight? Iffish. Which I think...
Fine opportunity to rest.
I think the emphasis is on fish. Let's go over here.
We should be off.
Jump down to the beach. Are you Iffish? Hell yeah.
If they insist on instigating a battle, then let on. Okay, who's next?
That's moving.
Love that they give you the double jump and air dash right out the gate. Yeah, it's nice to have movement. Like, it felt weird getting the double jump as early on in Metroid Prime 2 as I did, but I am thankful to have the double jump. The complaint is not about having the double jump. It's not a complaint. It's just weird. Most games feel better with a double jump. That's just inherent in video games. Double jumps are cool and fun. Like, you might say, oh, but what about games that are, like, where the jumping is, like, super janky? It's like, well, a game with a super janky jump is where you need the double jump the most. Because it fixes it.
Oh.
More games need a grappling hook. Grappling hooks that feel good are so fucking hard. It's so difficult to make a grappling hook feel good. There's so much physics happening there, and you have to fine-tune the physics for things like that in order for them to be fun. Hey, did you beat up the dogs? Ah, great.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Pocket lint and 16 gil. Hell yeah. I'm sorry for making you fight those goblins. Here you go. I do need to play Titanfall 2. I think I own it. I just haven't actually played it yet. Flying fish exist? Ah, cool.
Closer to becoming a true
You
soul
kill them
guard.
all? Ah, cool.
Hey,
You found the thing? Barely legible letter was buried. It's in Grandpa's handwriting. It's addressed to Grandma. Is this a love letter? Ah, he always did say he loved Grandma. Okay,
People in
goodbye.
need can be so rewarding.
I enjoyed Apex Legends. I played that for a while. So I will probably enjoy the gameplay of Titanfall 2. Did you find my friend? Oh right, I killed his friend. The doll is the same one my friend and I was playing with. I thought I lost it. Maybe my friend was visiting me in my dreams because he wanted me to get it back. When I hug the doll tight, it's like my friend's close by. Thank
One
you.
step closer to becoming a true soul
3
guard.
Vitality Elixir! Golly. I thought Apex was built off of the Titanfall engine.
oh,
Maybe I'm wrong. You fought the goblins. Here you go. Here's... You killed all the goblins? Oh, fantastic. Here's the ability to summon more goblins. To show my appreciation.
Hey there.
You get to see Granny. Oh, she gave you a cinder rock. Now I'm just put it in a bottle with the letter I wrote. Time to send it into the sea. Oh, the captioner broke already. It's been breaking a lot. The captioner needs to shape the fuck up. It keeps breaking. Bottle was stuffed to the brim with gifts and letters. Let's hope it makes back to the girl who sent it out in the first place. Oh, this is for you to go and see Granny. Think that girl will write back? You know what? I'll come here to the seaside every day and see if anything washes up.
Becoming a true soul guard. Where to next?
You know, I guess I should try and finish the letter in a bottle side quest at least. Even if I'm not gonna hunt down every other side quest in the game. That one's been going for the whole goddamn game. Alright. So, the person who sent the bottle out in the first place, probably in a seaside town. Oh, I see an exclamation mark. And it's on the dock. And it's a little girl.
Hey there.
Hello there, are you a traveler? Sorry to bother you, but do you mind if I ask you something? Some time ago, I wrote a letter, placed it in a bottle, and let it go into the ocean. I thought if someone found it, they might want to be my friend. See, I get sick very easily, and I can't play outside with the other children. I spend most of my time indoors alone. I sent that bottle out, never expecting to get anything to come of it. But not only did it return to me, it was filled with new letters and gifts. I gained so many unexpected friends. I'm glad I plucked up the courage to write the letter. Lately my health has improved, but it's still too risky for me to travel far from home. It's a shame because I wrote a reply to everyone who sent me a letter, but without any way to guarantee they'd successfully be delivered. But then you arrived. Could you take these letters and deliver them for me? I'd like you to deliver one to each of these 4 people. There's Limony, who lives in Ledgus Bay, Jega at the Dede Cliffs, the scribe Kiuna from Lagrazzo, and Heath from Tiana, the Fire Village. Tiania, the Fire Village. Here are the letters I wrote for them. I'm really sorry for asking you this out of the blue, but I really appreciate your help. I'll be waiting for you. Of course, the resolution to this side quest is go visit all of the people again. Okay. So we've got Ledgus Bay.
you? I remember you. You're the young man who I asked to release the bottle into the sea. What's the good word? You got a letter? Is that what I think it is? Happy to hear the bottle found its way to her. Mind if I read that letter? I can tell she's already feeling better. It comes across in her handwriting. If she continues like this, I'm sure she'll recover in no time. Thanks for coming to deliver this to me, Sonny. If you can, let her, Messatina, know that she's welcome to visit me as soon as she feels up to it. I wonder if this also has the potential memory leak issue that Flammy has. Hope not. Alright, I should also use these items before I forget. The cat boy gets the items. It's just how it is. Alright, Val gets tier 3 elemental plot. I should probably put points into that, because I'm probably going to be forced to use Val for plot stuff. But what if I didn't? Yo, what up? Greetings, welcome to... Oh, you're the one who found the Therese seed for me in the moors. What can I help you with? A letter, you say? How delightful. Ah, I think I know who this might be from. I knew she was a courageous girl. I'm heartened to hear that the bottle made it back to her. She wrote so much I can tell from her writing that she has more energy than her previous letter. She also says she promises to take good care of the seed. Please let Messatina know that one day I will come to see her both her and the Flower of Hope. Oh yeah, what if you lose Val? Yeah, that'd be perfect. Like, you never lose any party... Like, you don't lose any party member. It's like Chrono Trigger. Like, you lose Chrono. Except I didn't put all of my points into Chrono. I put them all into Ayla. Which is kind of what I did when I played Chrono Trigger. I put a lot of points into Ayla. New side story? Ooh. For what?
Hi.
My wounds from last time healed up. While I was recovering, I was thinking that things might not have worked out with the goblins, but I found some rabbits that looked friendly. Oh, it's... Right. That guy's other side story was, I'm gonna go make some friends with goblins. And then he went and got beat up by goblins. And now he's like, I'm gonna make friends with rabbits. Oh yeah, you could farm for stat tabs in Chrono Trigger. The drop rate was like super low, but you could.
Hi there, Val. Boy, am I glad to see you. A delivery? This is a letter. It's gotta be a reply from the girl who sent out that bottle. Oh gosh, it is. She really wrote back. The Zindarock did its magic. Does that mean Messatina is feeling better? Sure hope so. Thanks for bringing me this. Tell her that I'll be waiting for her right here so she can come visit whenever. We'll play together when she's here, and Granny Cantaloupe can make us some snacks. Hi! Filling the Counter-Strike gauge. There's probably one or two other, like, long side quest storylines out there somewhere that I'm missing out on. I don't really know if I want to do them, though. The Black Rabbite might be like a bonus enemy in one of the final zones that I haven't unlocked yet. Ratso boasts the largest library in the world. Managing a collection of this size is not easy. Oh. Hey, I need you to go collect overdue library books. Yeah, I'll totally do that. Well, what's the reward? That gives luck. Illustrious Intellect sounds like it boosts someone's magic stat a lot. This is the library where they were using the... the Vessel of Darkness to hold up some architecture, and they replaced it with a big fork.
Hi.
I mean, if it boosts attack, that's great. You're the one that helped me pick up the scattered pieces of paper from before. Thank you again. Are you on another errand? You have a letter? Is it from the girl who sent out the bottle? So it's made its way back to her. I'm very happy to hear that. She put her heart and soul into the first letter, but this one conveys much greater hope. She's a strong girl, that's for sure. I'll cherish her words as long as I live. Could you pass on a message? Tell little Messatina that she and I will continue to be friends forever. As soon as she's feeling better, perhaps we could go out for tea and cake together. My treat. I'll be looking forward to when that day comes. Oh boy. I spent so much time doing all of the fucking random quests that just give you a bundle of cash that now I'm so done with side quests, but I'm getting access to side quests that give real rewards. Oh hey, that happened to some plot characters. And then they died.
Time to ride.
Woo!
We will meet again.
Remember?
Hello. Hey, how's it been? A library book? Ah, I took it out that long ago. I've been planning my Oasis resort. Here's the book. This game has a lot of slightly faster than normal movement systems. Yeah.
Like, it's fun to ride around on the big dogs, but it's not that much faster than just dashing. Or just running on foot. Okay. Pastor... There he is. Pastor Darius. Pastor. I don't know why the thought of a pastor made me think of Deadly Premonition 2, but... What a fucking game that was. 2 cans of red beans. 2 cans of spinach. That stupid storyline, like the doctor quest line that it took me most of the game to get through because you couldn't get the frickin' cans of red beans until way late in the game. Well, look what we have here. It's been too long. Can I help you with anything? A book? Ah, jeez. Sorry for holding this book for way too long. Oh, is Romeo is Dead Man Swery and Suda51? I saw, like... I saw that trailer start, and I was like... This seems like a weird-ass game. And then, like, they go out the front door and that stuff happens, and I'm like, oh, this is a weird-ass game. And then there was, like, footage of the combat, and I'm like, oh, this is a Grasshopper game! This is the most Grasshopper Studios-ass game I've ever seen! Romeo is Dead Man is all Suda. Hotel Barcelona is Swery and Suda. I don't remember seeing that. But it's probably, like, a collab between Swery and Suda. It's not going to be a particularly high-quality product, but I think it's going to be really interesting and weird. So I am looking forward to it. I still need to stream Killer is Dead. That's a good Grasshopper game. Killer is Bread. Killer is Dead had, like, some of the best core combat mechanics out of any Grasshopper game, but maybe some of the worst encounter design. It's a cool game, it's interesting. Hello! Have you grown a couple inches since the last time I saw you? Granny, please, I'm with my friends. I hope my grandson grows up to be big and strong like you. Oh, what do you want? A book? Yeah, I did take out a book. Here you go. Here's your book. I guess I never played, what was the one where there was the talking skeleton gun called the Boner? And you could, like, supercharge it to make it the Big Boner? Which game was that? That was another Grasshopper. Another Grasshopper game. Dark Cloud, except it's Steve. No. Steve would never be so crass. Shadows of the Damned. Yeah. The one that made Suda hate that Rictello fella forever. I'm unfamiliar with that. But I think Steve Bloom voices someone in that. Or was Steve Bloom... Well, I know Steve Bloom was one of the Killer Sevens. One of the Killer Seven fellas. Was he Harmon Smith? The more like protagonist of the Smiths? Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon Smith? Something like that. Do you want a spoiler for Travis Strikes Again? So, I was made aware after the fact that the intro cutscene to Travis Strikes Again was patched in later, and that intro cutscene, the Killer 7 character who Steve Bloom voices shows up and starts the plot. Like, he just shows up in the fucking No More Heroes world, and he is the one that gives Badman the death ball that starts and tells him where Travis is. And that's how that game starts. And that cutscene was not originally in the game. That cutscene was patched in after the fact.
Oh.
Relinquished Pastoral Pamphlet. Zoac Desert Excavation Report. And Volcanic Monster Compendium. Intro spoiler. Intro trailers spoiling the game again. Yeah. No, don't tell me about Travis Strikes Again. I hate that game, but I want to I want to leave open the potential that someday, some far-off future where I have forgotten how bad it is, I will go back and play it more. I see you retrieved all the books. Thank you. I'm sure you're exhausted from all that running around. Here you go.
One step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
It's not a plot spoiler. Okay, fine. If it turns out to be a plot spoiler, I'm gonna be real mad. Right. It was Rada Harbor where the girl was, right? I'm like that too about games I'll never play but haven't written off yet. But the thing is, because video games is my job, if I ever do feel the urge to go back, I have a tax-deductible excuse. But I wouldn't hold your breath. That I think I only did like one stream of that game and it was miserable. Because it was 50% gameplay that wasn't that good and 50% text adventure. I did 2 streams? Wow, I'm amazed I lasted that long. Travis beats up a guy that his name is that is named after the EA CEO. Okay, great, perfect.
Welcome back, traveler. Were you able to deliver all the letters for me? Thank you for delivering my letters and everyone else's messages in return. I wanted to give this to you. I hope you like it. My dad came back from a business trip recently. He said he met someone who helped him find a medicine that could help treat my illness. With that medicine, I could go visit my new friends. It's almost too exciting to think about. I hope I can get well soon. Oh, look, that's my dad. Let me introduce you to him. Hey, Dad, over here.
There you are, Miss Entia. Messatina, I've been looking all over for you. Is this a new friend? Aren't you the young man who helped me find some dewy herbs at the Today Cliffs?
He was the one who helped you while you were on the road?
Yes, he is. I guess that means the traveler my daughter said delivered her letters around the world was also you. Incredible. You've helped me twice now. Thank you for showing so much humanity to Messatina. I can't remember the last time she smiled this much.
Thank you for being so kind and delivering those letters for me, and for helping my dad out with the medicine. I hope that once your trip is over, you'll come back to Rada and tell me all about your journey. You and I, we're friends too, aren't we? I hope... Goodbye, traveler. Hope to see you soon.
That was a great new experience.
That is an interesting aspect about the side quests in this game. There are a lot of there's a lot of side quests in this game. But there's a lot of side quests where, like, they end up linking together after the fact. There have been so many side quests in this game where, like, sometime after I finish the side quests, it just comes up again in some way or another. Like, all of the people that I had to get the library books from, those were all people who I did side quests for. The downside is that you can't see where you have new side quests when you're, like... If there was a new side quest in Rada Harbor, I currently have no easy way to see whether that is the case. So, like, because finishing some of these side quests open up new side quests somewhere else, it's just... Are there new side quests somewhere? I don't know. Go check. And just doing that over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I appreciate the sentiment, but most of these side quests are lacking in substance.
Nice. Got it.
To be doing this much. Ah, help! You won't believe what happened. They started hitting me. Okay, bye.
Don't let your guard down. It's useless too. On it. Now it's timing. We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
There's nothing to spend it on. Quit nagging me about my money. Sorry that I left you with those vicious little rabbit puffballs. I didn't think they'd fight
That
me.
was a great new experience. Let's use the Meridian to travel.
I bet there's going to be at least one more. So let's leave. And go back. Because that one gave me a stat boosting item. That's worth a little bit of hassle. Hope this guy gets his monster boyfriend. One can only hope. There's not another one. Oh, shoot. Okay. No progress, no quests in progress. So currently, God, that's so many. I am currently in a state where more side quests don't exist until I observe them. So let's do plot. Whee! Alright. Battle on the big bridge. I did think this place felt like way too big a set piece for nothing to have happened the first time we visited. Alright, he's in demon mode.
Delafos!
I see. The fact that you are here must mean that the Benevodons have failed. However, your luck has run out. You will fall beneath my blade, as will the goddess.
But why do you hate her so much? We know that Cerulia passed away before her time. But that doesn't explain why you turned your sights on the mana goddess.
Not only the goddess. I cannot forgive a single soul in this miserable plane. I did as I was bid. I subdued the Benevodon threat. All I asked for in return was to continue my peaceful life with Cerulia thereafter. That was my one wish. Why, after all that I did, after all that I suffered, why steal my future from me? She ripped my love from me and with it all meaning in my life. Why should I have to forgive? Why should I not seek vengeance on the goddess? On the world? With this sword, I will cleave this feckless, worthless, senseless realm!
No! I won't let you!
What is lost is the world in which we rest. It must be purged of all of you, and I shall be the one to do it.
We won't let you destroy anything, Delafos.
Understood.
Oh god, I'm 12 levels too high. So let's not do any class strikes.
Do not get close. Would an elemental vessel help?
On it!
You will not vanquish me!
How about we try the elemental vessel?
My time has come.
Ouch.
I will take over. Arena taken over. I will take over.
I'll deal with this. I can help you.
He's doing sick-ass teleport strikes. Oh, combos! Not allowed to kill him yet.
Why protect a goddess who cares not for you?
Without the goddess, the whole world would disappear. Remember yourself. Utter destruction isn't what Cerulean would have wanted.
You presume to know Cerulea's heart? Look at this world you would protect! This broken world feeds on souls to rejuvenate the flow of mana. A society built on the backs of the alms sacrifice. Mortals happily accept these deaths as a part of the natural order. You fools are ensnared in the goddess's trap, nothing more than slaves to her vision.
No! The goddess wants a future for everyone. That's why she entrusted us with its protection. Otherwise, she wouldn't have given us a choice. From the very start, these sacrifices were a choice that we mortals made for the good of the world. We've been deciding our own fate all along. Just give me the Mana Sword, Delafos. Its purpose was never revenge. It's a beacon of hope, given to us all by the goddess herself.
Oh, hope, is it? Yes. This sword is the goddess's gift. And I was a fool to keep using this weapon of servitude.
Not the sword!
Oh my god, the sword!
I have no need of a limb granted by the goddess's pity.
Sephiroth mode.
Prepare for your demise!
Oh wait, shit, this is the guy from One Punch Man.
I do not need my arm to destroy the likes of you!
Delafos, this is crazy! You have to stop!
No!
Oh, he's level 50 now.
Down, Delafos!
Give ourselves more time.
Also, he was using light magic before, and now he's using dark magic.
On it! Nice timing. Evil.
Dramatic finish.
Ridiculous. To be brought to my knees by a band of naive whelps. You know nothing of pain, of loss.
That's where you're wrong. I've also lost someone. Someone dear to me. And all this time, I've been thinking about the world and how we live in it. About the alms and their pilgrimage of sacrifice. About the Soul Guard, guiding them to the Mana Tree. The tradition is so ingrained in our society that I never thought twice about what was being asked of us. On this journey, I realized that the important thing wasn't the act of sacrifice. It was the will shared by alms past and present to ensure a future for everyone. So many alms have given their souls to the Mana Tree, preserving mana power for the rest of us. Their strong hearts created a better tomorrow. That's why we will defeat you and carry on. To protect the next generation.
Drivel. I will not lose. I cannot. The goddess will feel my wrath!
Elementals! Protect the elves!
It's not time for the final boss yet! Stop things from happening!
Sylphid? What are you and the elementals doing here?
Thanks for saving us. Wait, where's Delafos?
Not here, that's for sure.
He's headed straight for the mana tree.
I fear for the goddess's safety.
Curses! We have to go after him.
Hold on, think about it, alright? The mana sword is gone, and you know how strong Delafos is!
Yeah, he's level 50.
True. The mana sword has broken in twain.
Even so, I'm going. Delafos must be stopped.
You got the broken mana sword. Make sure to get the other half of the blade. That's where your girlfriend's soul is being trapped. It still works as a machete, yeah? Go to the sanctuary entrance. Well, I mean, Delafos is a big guy. He's like twice normal dude height. He can probably use the full-sized mana sword just fine. Maybe it's not that the mana sword is brittle, but that Delafos is so strong. But what's probably the case is the mana sword was metaphorical all along. And then, instead of half of a broken sword, it's going to turn into a big energy blade. And Val's going to go, "Huh!" It's going to be really dramatic. What if it was purple?
This can't be the sanctuary.
Oh, I see you have returned.
Kuda! What happened to this place?
Delafos' blight on the land has spread to the sanctuary. I never thought it could go so deep.
Koda, the sword. Delafos broke the mana sword.
Same.
So he really would go that far.
Oh, okay.
I regret to say that mortals have no means to repair that sword. Chances are that Delafos has already lost his reason at this point.
Mortals, you
What
say?
I've seen lately has retained its senses. And my strength is nearly at its limit. I have a final request for you all. Protect the goddess of mana.
You think we have that kind of strength left? He's had us licked from the beginning.
Since he first awakened, we've barely made a scratch. We couldn't reclaim the mana sword either. Still, I don't intend to give up.
I
Thanks,
don't care
Burke.
what it takes. I'm not letting Delafos get away. I'll protect the goddess for you, Koda.
Agreed. We will exhaust all our efforts to watch over the goddess of mana and the world at large.
There is no precedent for an event such as this. I intend to chronicle every last detail.
Koda, don't worry. We're not afraid of Delafos, and we will save the mana goddess.
I thank you. Delafos' fate is in your hands. As is that of the goddess. You will see strange things in the sanctuary from here on out. The rules of time and space have broken, causing rifts between reality and echoes of the past. Keep the goddess of mana foremost in your mind. Your heart will lead you down the right path.
Understood.
This isn't our first rodeo. We've managed on the journey so far.
We must leave a detailed report of all the struggles we endured along the way.
To do that, we gotta come out on top. So let's head to the Mana Goddess's side.
Yeah, Karina is great.
Delphos' hatred has caused such suffering in the sanctuary of all places.
He has to be stopped. No matter what.
How you doing, Trent? Tread with care, Holmes. Great.
The sanctuary looks so scary now. Val, we have to hurry to the goddess. Witnessing the strength of mortal emotion sure does knock the socks off me. You know, in both a good way and a bad.
Will...
Is there really no way that Delphos can be saved from his own suffering?
Delphos' fury is so intense it can distort even the sanctuary. All the more reason to take him down.
Of course.
No matter what perils may lie in wait, know that I will be right by your side. Let us conquer those evils together.
The star indicates your next destination. Really running slim on some of these loading screen hints.
Careful. We aren't alone in here.
Odd. Are you suggesting that other mortals are hiding in this jungle?
It's past alms.
Wait, that's Liza.
There we go. Everyone okay? We're nearly to Vertius Burrow. Keep up the pace until we get there.
After we pick up the Alm of Wood, we'll be going straight to the sanctuary, right? It's almost the end of our trip, Liza.
You heading back to Tiania as soon as you drop us off?
I thought I might take the long way. Travel a bit, you know? There's no one waiting at home anyway.
Oh, that house was always too big, even for just the two of us sisters. I'm sorry I'll be leaving you all alone.
Well, Orin was falling all over himself when you showed up with the alms in tow, so I think you should go back to Guju.
Orin? Maybe I will.
He's not the type to give presents to just anyone, you know? He worked hard on that earring because he likes you.
Oh. Do these earrings have a special meaning in your culture?
This kid has
Yeah,
Riolu
It's
shorts.
just a good luck charm for a safe journey. But Orin's a ceramicist, not a jeweler. Why else would he bother making something like that?
I didn't know he made this himself. Guess I'll have to go back to give proper thanks for it then.
Oh, I see. Orin was pretty cute after all.
Come on. Give me a break.
Ha 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 ha.
That's Liza from back when she was on Soul Guard duty.
Time and space are warped in here, causing multiple timelines to merge together. It's as strange as Coda warned.
So that was some kind of weird illusion then?
A vision of alms from the past, I would wager. I wonder how vastly their journey to the Mana Tree differed from ours.
It's almost like the
Liza
mana
did
is
go back
producing
to Guju
visions.
after her duties were done.
She and Orin were already pretty gone on each other, I guess.
We know how that ended for the both of them. What a shame. What have you got? Impressive.
Incredible. Alright. Move damage plus. Ooh. Alright, don't really need null burn here. More likely to be targeted. Substitutes 30% of the MP needed to use magic with 10 times the amount of HP. That doesn't seem very good. The MP consumed to use a move is now split evenly among the entire party. That seems fine. Consecutive casting. Crit damage plus, baby! Oh, right. Karina just has very few ability slots. Time to fulfill my duty. If it wasn't one thing, it was another on this pilgrimage. I'm lucky you were here with me. I'll get you to the mana tree. Excitement's the spice of life.
Hey.
It's a lot to take in. Ask my fellow islanders what they wish of their alm. All they wanted was a future full of life and prosperity. Cat alm. Our duty is crucial to the survival of our world and its people. I understand that now. Take heart, Sonny. This is your first pilgrimage. I'll let the goddess know you did your duty admirably. Virtuous at last. Goddess, please bless our pilgrimage.
Here's hoping for good fortune.
Level 55s. Oh shit. These things are only 7 levels below me.
Forces made this
Nice.
outcome
Got
an
it.
obvious one.
I'll be taking this. Don't let your guard down. Moving.
Less glass cannon, more gunpowder cannon. Yeah, the whole cannon is made of gunpowder.
Don't
May
mind
this
if I do.
momentum motivate us.
Only effective point blank.
Such malice was manifest in Delphos' heart.
That's how powerful emotions can be. It's impressive in a grim kind of way.
We should prepare ourselves. The Dud Bears
I
will
appreciate
love
that Delphos' malice and fury and hatred and all that. I'm thankful that all of that regenerated some of the honey around here. He wants to destroy everyone and everything, but you know, he's mindful of the Dud Bears.
What have you got? This is very valuable.
Armor for Joulet. Wow. Imagining someone trying a cannon made entirely of gunpowder and the cannonball just stays there in place. Oh, like the Mythbusters tested shooting firing a projectile off the back of a moving vehicle. They have this incredible high-speed shot of a ball like hanging in place because the ball was shot backwards at the same speed that it was moving forwards. Except with the cannonball, it's just like the entire cannon exploding around it, just all of the forces. Like, the forces on the cannonball were just equal from all directions, so it just... When everything around it exploded, it just stayed in place. Open the fucking box! Thank you! Death Dilettante. Which is a new scythe. Which... Is her current class a scythe class? It is. Is this better? It's better attack and defense, but drastically worse magic attack, which seems bad for a caster. I guess you could theoretically build her to not be a caster. Like, you could build anyone to do any build if you try hard enough, but... That doesn't mean it'd be worth the effort. What? No! Let me in! There's treasure! Why? I could not have been holding that button less. Okay.
Nice timing.
Don't let it get away.
Picking a fight with us was foolish.
Little cactus! Hey, buddy!
Cactus.
Stare.
Found you, little cactus! You found me!
Look how far you've come. Your journey may be over, but your adventure has only just begun. Do you have everything you need? Anything left on your plate? One last thing before you go. Thank you for finding me. I wish you all the best because I know you could do it. It's probably for the best that I did not get the little cactus rewards, because I'm already way over leveled. Imagine if I, like, hunted down little cactus as often as I could and got double XP. You were level 70 when beating the game? Yeah, I bet you were. Oh, finding little cactus in all locations is probably an achievement. Okay. Oh right, also when I beat Delafos on the bridge, I got an achievement for completing Chapter 7.
Let's just get this over with. It's useless to run. Keep them coming.
Your defenses into the very end. I've never had so much lucre before.
Moms are hope for the future. We carry the dreams of the whole world on our shoulders. Such a big responsibility.
Hopefully we get something interesting. Nice. Got it.
I think it's fucked up that the cat girls also had their lives sacrificed on the pilgrimages. I think the cats should be immune
This?
to sacrificing their own lives for the greater good. They shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Cannot keep up with the sheer volume of information. There's no precedent for any of this.
Master Aish, do remember to rest. Moderation in all matters.
Just stick with the group. I can't watch over you. Now it's time to keep this coming.
Whoa.
Brawl for fruit. My thanks.
Cat. I will not bring ruination down upon the world. There are countless people I want to protect.
Nice. Got it.
Well, theoretically, the cat people could have been alms other than the Alm of the Moon.
How's this? A welcome find.
If we insist on instigating a battle,
They were just more likely to be Alms of the Moon, what with their capital, the capital, being
Picking a fight with
the
us
City of the
was
Moon.
foolish. What have you got? This is very valuable.
Ethereal Police. Has better defense, but doesn't give magic attack. And also worse magic defense. I'll just keep the current. Keep the Nicolo armor equipped.
if we insist on instigating
Beat up these 3 dogs and 2 little guys.
I can feel my
63.
Nice. Got it. All right.
Whee!
Don't make a fight. It's useless to it. Nice timing.
Just tearing through these fights. Oh. Destination over there, but there's a portal over here. Is this fucking bonus?
What have you got? This is very valuable.
Armor for Karina. It's worse. There's something strong up ahead. Too strong. Let's not go that way quite yet. No, you're not allowed to fight the bonus boss. We're not technically at the point of no return yet. You're not allowed to even try the bonus boss.
Nice. Got it. Nice touch. Keep them coming.
I guess I don't have the final elemental plots unlocked for everyone, so maybe the game wants me to go get that first. But what if that's the reward for completing that encounter over there? Who's to say?
Let's continue. A welcome find. Here. Let's use this path.
What? I was holding very up on the control stick there. No idea why he 180'd. Like that. See, I was holding up.
Let's use this path.
What?
Did my staff?
Did I just miss the platform entirely? No, I have to go through both? Why? Even the slightest moment of depth perception failing me, and I'm punished.
This journey has been shaped by the experiences of so many different people.
We must keep moving forward to honor the prayers of those who paved the way for our pilgrimage.
How's this? I'm at full strength.
None of them just tried to win at pilgrimages before. We're breaking new ground.
We triumphed together.
Some of the spells in this game look really cool. I think that one that we saw twice towards the end there is the, like,
Nice. Got it.
ultimate neutral magic.
Here. How exhilarating! us the wonders of mana.
Catches will. Enchantment. All cat creatures have this creature cannot be sacrificed.
Nice. Got it. Don't let your guard down. Keep them coming.
I'm trying to think of ways to, like, reinforce the effect.
Keep them coming.
Go eat punks like you for breakfast.
What have you got? This is very valuable.
Like, just have it be a static ability on the enchantment. You cannot sacrifice cat-type creatures. Because you don't want it to be abilities your opponents control can't force you. Abilities your opponents can't force you to sacrifice cat creatures. Because the intent for the declaration was, even if they wanted to, they shouldn't be allowed. So it would have to be a symmetrical effect in that regard. The thing that I worry about is that there are way more ways to remove the abilities that creatures have. But also, in that circumstance, like if someone played Dress Down, which is an enchantment that says creatures lose all abilities, you have to sacrifice it at the end of turn, so it basically only works for a turn, but boost crit rate by 40%? Damn! I'm not entirely sure how something like Dress Down or not Opalescence, the other one, Humility, I think. I'm not sure how those would interact with an enchant. Oh, right. Because when it comes to layers, I think it is what matters in terms of which effect is applied last is dependent on which permanent came into existence first. Oh, I got fast travel points. Oh, hey, it's this boss again.
We have encountered this enemy before, but stay on your toes.
Savage Grappleva. Yeah, so it always makes your enchantments into creatures, but whether they lose all abilities is reliant on which one came into play first. Something along those lines. It's weird. Also, the boss is dead. Nintendo level 64.
I grow stronger still.
Nice. Got it.
You need a tougher boss than Amon to explain all of the layers rules. Yeah, so like... Layers is why when you copy a creature, you don't copy effects that are being applied to it, I believe. In a roundabout way. Layers are very complicated. But the upside to the layers system is that most of the time you just don't have to think about it, because most of the time it just works the way you think it does.
Understood.
What? Over already? I'll breeze through these folks.
State-based effects will come up more often. But like layers are a part of state-based effects in certain circumstances because everything is layers.
Hopefully we get some. This is very valuable.
Like it's like the stack. Spells on the stack are first in, last out. And so that aspect is fairly straightforward. But what if there was basically a stack but for static effects?
Hopefully we get some. Impressive.
Chance of petrifying an enemy. Ooh. Neat. I wonder if that'll work on bosses. Ah. You know what's better than petrify? Just killing the boss.
Persistent, aren't we? Let's send this quickly.
Also, belatedly, yes, it is nice that this game just gives big bonuses to effects. You know what, that is one thing that I will say about Deltarune. It is kind of interesting the way that itemization works in that game.
Nice timing. Much obliged.
It's the first boss from Secret of Mana? Yep, it was the first major... If not the first, then one of the first major bosses in this game as well. I think it was the first boss that had like a proper boss health bar that was fought in this game. Whoa, cool camera! Are there cards that manipulate the stack? Kind of. For the most part, it is just... there are a couple of cards that remove things from the stack. Not counter, like, removed from the stack. Usually because it is ending the turn. And when you forcibly end the turn, the stack is cleared. And the effects do not resolve. So, like, if someone has a card that says, deal damage to your opponents whenever a creature dies, and every creature dies, so it's like you have this massive stack of abilities that are like, oh, if all of these ability triggers resolve, then all of your opponents are going to die. One of your opponents could, theoretically, cast one of the end the turn spells, and all of them go away.
No. Something about him is different.
Is it Delafos from the past when he was a hero?
Echoes of the past. Might this be a bygone version of Delafos then?
Oh my god.
Goddess, I will embark on this journey to subdue the Benevodon threat. Well aware am I of the dangers in my path. All I ask is that Cerulia is protected while I am away.
That's fair, he did say
For her
that.
sake and mine, that we may continue our lives together. I will defeat all 8 monsters and bring peace to the world.
The Delophos of legend. A perfect portrayal, as it was in Teratia's play.
But in the end, he wasn't a hero at all. Heroes don't try to destroy the very thing keeping the world from falling into chaos.
Well, I mean, he was a hero at the
A
time.
truly
That's the whole
terrible
thing.
tale. Let us leave this bit of history and continue on our way.
Well, and I was trying to avoid
He looked every
cards
bit the
that
hero
use
back
the
then.
word counter.
Perfect champion.
Mentally, I know that's Delophos, but he just seems so different.
Delophos again?
If we are in the Luca ruins, then this must be when he arrived to weaken the Benevodon of Water.
Shh! I'm trying to hear what he's saying! Jeez!
How many Benevodons have I bested so far? I have lost count. With Gandoom's defeat, the floodwaters will recede, allowing the people to return once more. I hope you keep me in your thoughts, Cerulia, for you are never far from mine. It is over!
We managed to defeat those monsters by working together, but Delophos had to do this all alone.
All 8 of those Benevodons? And by himself? That had to take some doing. Well, he had the Mana Sword and a lot of guts. Both were necessary to take care of all the Benevodons, I bet.
The more we witness, the more my heart weeps.
I worry about what we'll see next.
Oh no, we're starting to sympathize with
Before
him.
we set off.
A terrible fate.
I'll be taking this.
I'll be having that.
Nice. Got it.
Oh, right. That solves that. Oh, so with the news of Giant Bomb
I'm at full strength.
being full independent now,
The Dud Bears
I had
will love
gone
this.
back and started to watch some of the Giant Bomb stuff that I had like started showing up after I had fallen off of them.
Well, his emotions were strong enough to cause all this in the first place. So I think
Understood.
The big series that they've been doing that I was interested in was Blight Club,
Don't let victory go to your
which
head.
is they play really bad games. And it's like, oh, haha, like a Let's Player, oh, like a streamer, like, oh, they just play bad games. No, 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 no. These are games that were ostensibly mainstream games. Not just like weird indie bullshit. Like these were real video games that are bad. And so the first one is Sonic 06, you know, famous bad game. The second game was Bubsy 3D. And wow.
Understood.
Obviously Bubsy 3D is a bad game. It is very clear just by looking at it even a little bit that Bubsy 3D is a bad video game. When you gotta beat the whole thing, Bubsy 3D is a terrible video game. Because that game does not get any easier, and it does not control any better over time. But one of the best parts about Blight Club is, like, getting some periods of just like, well, the person playing the game is just stuck on this level right now. Oh, it's this thing again.
You really don't know when to give up.
But since you get a lot of time of just like, well, this person is just completely stuck on this level. There's a good amount of just like shooting the shit, just like chat, like the other people that are observing the game happen are just, you know, talking. Why can I not lock on or use my class strike? This is weird. And also my AI buddies are doing nothing. And also I can't use items? Huh? It does not count as a target? What's going on?
Understood.
Huh. I think this fight is broken in some way.
My time has come.
Well, this is bad. Oh, this is extra bad. I can't... Yeah, this fight is extremely broken. I can't switch party members. Great. At least they can be killed. This never happened to me. Yeah? It's the first time for everything. They'll die eventually. But yeah, Light Club has been interesting. Because, like, obviously they also do Superman 64. And Superman 64 is bad, just, like, right up front. But on top of that, it is quite bad, in terms of just, like, having to beat the whole game. That's one of the most interesting things about Blight Club as a series, I think, because, like, one of the things that makes a lot of games, like, really bad is being, like, unnecessarily difficult in some way, either because the game controls so poorly, or because, like, the challenges are so poorly designed that, like, the ways that you are supposed to handle them just do not function correctly. From what I have seen of, like, from what Blight Club games I am aware of that they have played, Sonic 06 is probably one of the best ones. The bar is 06. Yeah, basically. She's almost dead. So, the original idea for Blight Club was... that idea originated with Alex Navarro, one of the Giant Bomb alumni, currently one of the members of Nextlander, which I still haven't checked out any of their stuff, but it's probably good, because it's Vinny Caravella and Alex Navarro, who are both fantastic. But Dan Reichert had gone to Alex and was like, hey, I want to do Blight Club. Like, I want to finally realize that idea. Do I have your blessing? And he was like, yes, I have your blessing. And also, I have some suggestions. I will bring upon you the worst misery and most terrible pain that I can possibly achieve. So ended the journey of Morley and the others. Wait. I waited all that time, and there's not a checkpoint. It's go back to the save point. God damn it.
I'll be taking this.
Yeah, it was having a lot of difficulty killing Karina. Mostly because Karina started the furthest outside of the arena, but also she has an ability that she heals whenever party members are inflicted with status ailments, which includes herself. So the boss kept putting her to sleep, and the attack that put her to sleep would deal like 160, but then she would heal for like 80.
Nice. Got it. We need your help. A welcome find. I'll be taking this.
Are there more memories ahead, like the ones we've seen so far?
Well, his emotions were strong enough to cause all this in the first place.
Right, so in terms of like the observers just shooting the shit while the person is playing the bad video game, you get a lot of great examples of Dan Reichert being a truly absurd human being.
I am disappointed.
Just like, for some people, charisma is a dump stat. Dan Reichert is like all in on charisma, very low wisdom. And it's not even like, he's not stupid. He is just truly bafflingly imperceptive. He is bad at learning things. Which makes for interesting stories of...
We've got you all figured out.
Okay, I have party members I can lock on. The fight functions. Fantastic. Dan Reichert has a film degree. And he attended... I believe the way he described it was he had attended class like less than a dozen times over the entirety of his degree. Because he just fucking sweet-talked the teachers into just letting him have the degree. That tentacle came out of nothing.
Nice timing.
Yeah, like, technically, he was technically attending college for the entire time that he was supposed to attend college. But, like, he was talking about it like, yeah, I just went and talked to my teachers and was like, hey, I don't actually care about, like, film stuff, I just need a film degree for this thing that I want to do, so is it cool if we just, like, skip this whole rigmarole? You don't have to worry about me, I don't have to worry about you. And it worked! They just, like, gave him passing grades for nothing. Sure, I'm glad he was not a civil engineer. Yeah, it's... I'm not saying that Dan Reichert's stories are necessarily uplifting. It's definitely, like, a bad sign for society that he was capable of doing this. But as an isolated incident, it's interesting that he was able to do that. Wow, this guy is tearing my team up.
I can help you. Here. Thank you.
It certainly doesn't help that it keeps spamming a giant AoE move. Or like most of his attacks are giant AoE moves. Something politicians. Yeah, well. I had seen a comic that was like... Yeah, we're not following along with DEI hiring practices anymore. They simply produce unfair hiring practices in the workplace. And the person being interviewed was just like, oh, well, actually, DEI practices are about preventing unfair hiring instances in the workplace. And the guy sitting next to the boss who was doing the interview was like, hey, you can't talk to my dad like that!
It's almost like we're lost.
Like,
except
yeah.
we haven't gone anywhere.
Society. It's crazy. Sounds like a skit. I'll have to find that comic. It was pretty good. There's also some labels of, like, the guy interviewing was labeled CEO, the other guy, or like they had nameplates. Like CEO and executive.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Something along those lines.
Don't mind if I do. This looks promising.
Sounds like a skit. No, thinking about skits has made me think about the Sushi Glory Hole again. No, it's stuck in my head. No!
Understood. Moving.
Sushi Glory Hole, imagine that.
The further we progress, the more secrets we uncover. What mysteries lie ahead of us still?
Nothing can pull Ace away from his work. At least there's something we can count on. Ace, write about whatever you want. Just don't fall behind, okay?
Ugh.
What have you got? Impressive.
Damn, Asp is way hornier about it than the actual thing is.
I'll be taking this. Let's just get this over with.
No substitutions or special requests, and no dicks, and no sex. That's 2 stalls over, so you're gonna wanna make sure you come in sober. You should choose your words better. Nah. You're doing just fine.
We need to press on.
Was 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, was that, I think you should leave?
Nice. Got it.
Ooh, gold clover.
Hopefully we get some. This is very valuable.
I've heard many great things about I think you should leave, but I don't know if I could survive the secondhand embarrassment of some of the skits I am aware of.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, it's the bridge again.
Telephos. Oh, I do believe he has an associate with him this time. Is that the famous Cerulia?
No, it looks like some other person. In fact, I'd say Delafos seems to be on his guard.
Sarkos, do not push me! I called you friend once, but I will cut you down where you stand!
Delafos, you cannot be serious. Please listen to reason. Think of what you stand for. The goddess is not your enemy. Cerulia would never have wished for grief to poison you in this way. Return to her side, I beg you!
Her side? Her side? Return to a cold tomb to wallow in my sorrow? Cerulia is no more!
I know, and I weep for your loss. If only help had come sooner. Her murder at the hands of a provision-stealing thief is unforgivable. But why make the goddess your target? You were her champion hero. She trusted you to save the world from the Benevodons.
What good is the world if Cerulia is not in it? Mortals killed her. Humans, blissful in their ignorance, are responsible for the fortune they enjoy at her expense. The whole world will know the pain I feel from Cerulia's loss. I will not let them know peace. I will kill the goddess of mana. The world will crumble to dust as an offering to my dear Cerulia. Leave me, Sarkos. Live out the rest of your miserable life, however short it will be after the demise of the goddess.
No, Delafos, you cannot do this!
Better lucky than good.
So Cerulia was killed? By a human? That's why Delafos lost it. In order to make mankind suffer, he decided to take his revenge on the mana goddess. No, that still doesn't make any of this right. We have to stop him. It's what Cerulia would have wanted.
Also,
Sarkos.
Dang it.
So someone did attempt to stop Delafos from his rampage.
Not that it did any good. Delafos wasn't going to listen to anyone at that point.
Now it's up to us to stop him. And we will. We have to.
No! Damn it. Delafos' VA was absolutely killing it there. He's doing a damn good job. But also, in that song that was playing, another person who was killing it was the person on the piano. They were really exploring the space that piano provided. They were up and down that thing. Rawr.
We haven't encountered this enemy before. But stay on your toes.
Ow. You know what? What if you got hit by 1,000,000 projectiles? That's what I thought. Dinner's ready. Okay, I'll be down for a slice in a minute.
Understood.
No, I'm fighting a boss. No, I can't pause. It's a boss.
Bravo! Do not use your attacks! You're mine now!
I got banned from League of Legends because of that.
Mine now!
Because the router was like right next to the kitchen. So if I took too long showing up to dinner, they would just unplug the router. And so I would get disconnected. And I disconnected from too many matches and got suspended. Okay. She killed it, I guess.
Okay, who's next?
66. Damn, I might hit level 70 by the end of the game, too.
Don't mind if I do. Hopefully we get some... not bad. Don't mind if I do.
Go to Area 51 and get the online games you can pause. That's what I need to keep playing Final Fantasy XIV. I keep getting distracted.
Isn't this the entrance to the sanctuary? Did we get turned around?
Like
If time and space are
mid-dungeon,
distorted,
and then I suffer.
The road won't be linear. One cannot predict where it may take us.
Hey, there's Trent! Or is he an illusion too?
Stay back, strange travelers. None are allowed to enter this sacred space. It is forbidden.
Fascinating. This illusion is sentient and can sense our presence.
Trent, don't you remember us? We've met. We're the Alms.
Alms? Whatever your title, no one is allowed to enter the goddess's sanctuary. If you will not withdraw, you leave me no choice. I bear you no malice, but I will not hold back.
Oh shit, do I finally get to fight Trent?
Get ready!
Oh shit!
Is he doing what I think he's doing?
He sure is. Be careful. Trent is powerful.
Is this one of the rare occasions that Trent has gone on the offensive? A stroke of luck indeed.
Aish, don't be a dummy.
I, Trent, overseer of the sanctuary, will fulfill my sacred duty to the goddess.
I guess we have to fight.
Thinks we're intruders. There's something right.
Sorry, Trent. But we have to do this.
There are more enemies. On it! This is your end! I'm not done!
When was the last game where you actually fight Trent? I don't know.
He is hitting harder than before. I think that means we're wearing him down at last. Here's hoping.
We're wearing him down at last. Yeah, this has been a real marathon of a fight. Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Another phantom? This time it's... Coda.
Trent, it's done. Delphos has been sealed away. But we struck each other down. Now I only exist in this form. The goddess has been in a deep slumber since. But I cannot, I will not give up hope. I will remain here until she awakens. How long has it been? How many alms have been sacrificed over the years? Mana power still flows thanks to their core stone offerings, and Delphos' vengeful curse is being kept at bay. I hoped that the life force of the alms was enough to give you some respite from your wounds, goddess. But you have yet to open your eyes. I wish I could hear your voice once more, my love.
Oh?
I know not how long this world can survive if preserving it comes at such a steep cost.
Hey!
Enough is enough. As long as Delphos' curse persists, this world is doomed to repeat this cycle. And the goddess will never awaken.
But the man and the sword are sealed away. All we can do is rely on the elementals to hold back the effects of the curse.
I know. I am but a shadow of my former self, stuck here in the sanctuary with no means to do anything but abide and wait.
Coda, you can but endure. Remain at your post. Someone who can change this world may yet appear.
Huh. Then we can do nothing but hope for luck to provide. Someone who can change the world.
Coda waited all this time. For us. All he could do was maintain the balance and stay here. Stay here and keep the goddess in his thoughts. The mana tree is dead ahead. Let's go!
Emphasis on dead. Any blue pots? Hi, can I take that? Aww. Plot force field. This is a really pretty area. This whole game is a really pretty area. But yes. That does make it true. I completed Chapter 8!
Finally! We made it to the tree! That means Delphos can't be far.
Oh, and we're back into the regular version of this area. Okay. Oh wait, were those little 60s or... Oh yeah. The enemies are more powerful.
We're nearly to the mana tree. Delphos won't be easy to beat.
Stop acting like we've already lost the fight. We can win this. I know it.
Coda and the alms of the past are counting on us. And I, for one, have faith in this convoy.
You're right. Delphos, it's going down.
We asked for your...
Nice timing.
Thanks. One rival remains.
On it! I grow stronger with every battle.
That's a cool visual. The big silhouette of the tree.
the rest.
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
Nice. Got it.
Now, is it gonna pop up?
Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
It was like, hey, this is the point of no return. You should go back to that big door that you saw earlier and see what's up.
This is it. Our last chance to turn back. We should prepare first, not rush in. This is it. Our last chance to turn back. We should prepare first, not rush in.
Alright. Let's wait and see. Okay. Dead ahead. They put you right on the edge of that cutscene trigger.
A fine opportunity to rest. We should be off.
Okay.
We should be off. Now where's our next stop?
Hope everyone is ready for that to happen several more times.
We should be off. Now where's our next stop?
My memory keeps getting wiped. What's happening? Oh. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yay!
Now where's our next stop? Now where's our next stop?
Where's our next stop? Okay, there it is.
Now where's our next stop? How's this? Here's hoping for good fortune.
Alright. Let me in. What do you mean? What do you mean let's not go that way yet?
We should be off.
When? I guess I did just finish Chapter 8. I guess this is not going to be the actual point of no return, even though it gives us a prompt that's like, hey, this is the point of no return. I can't have been the only one to do that. I can't be the only one frustrated by this moment. I sure hope there's a way to get back to where I'm supposed to be. Actually, you know what? There is. Let's go do the final boss fight, for sure. There's nothing after this. Or are you hoping to go back for it? Whatever the fuck was behind that door!
Turn back. Okay, let's finish this once and for all.
Oh, maybe it's a post-game thing.
Just in time.
Maybe that's a thing.
Telephotes!
You again. You dare to stand in my way, Guardian? Do you not see? I would do anything for Cerulia, just as you would for your beloved goddess.
He's so far gone, he thinks he's seeing Coda.
I have returned to end both the goddess and her reign over this world. If you stand in my way, I will not hold back.
Well, neither will we. There's too much writing on this. Too much to protect.
We'll stand in your way as many times as it takes. You aren't the only one fighting for people you love.
This isn't just our fight. It's everyone's. By the wishes of the Alms who came before us, and those they left behind.
The people of this world have endured this fickle fate they were saddled with for the sake of future generations.
As a hero to the people, you fought valiantly. We have taken up your mantle and seek to save as many souls as we can.
Though you may have managed to destroy the Sword of Mana, you will never be able to destroy our hearts. The will of the Alms.
This is as far as you go, Telephotes. We will protect the Mana Tree. We will protect the entire world.
Come and know your own worthlessness. Your words mean nothing, much like your lives.
He's turning into that guy from Devil May Cry 5.
I will rid the world of her once and for all!
You may have been a hero once. We can't let that stop us.
We will defeat you to protect what we hold dear. Is this the power of the spirits? We can't let it go to waste.
On it! This is your end!
Here is Elphos.
The spirits will answer our call.
Oh wait, this is gonna be like a dark force thing. This is gonna be like, we beat this guy and then, like, oh, all of the darkness that had gathered up within him went out and became the elemental of evil. Not darkness. We have a good darkness elemental. Evil element. Ow.
I'll deal with this. Go for it. Something about that arm.
The arm that I've been targeting this whole time? Yeah. It seems important.
No meaning, no point to anything without her. I would see the world burn, future and all.
Bonus arms. Alms meet arms. +4, one for each arm. Win the battle. I'll do my best. Camera, please. What? Even slow kick hit me?
This is your end! Tremble to dust!
Your suffering was deep, but it won't be in vain.
Rest now, beautiful. You have to let go.
You'll carry on your heroic legacy and protect the future for everyone.
Don't hesitate to strike!
My spinning slash keeps missing. Oh, good job, Karina. You won! For 0 XP.
De La Fosse!
Everyone sent their Earth... Everyone on Earth sent their energy to the wrong guy.
there nothing else we can try?
How about the broken mana sword that's glowing in your pocket? Oh, it's the plot people who died earlier.
What's all this?
I feel warmth. Sweet, tender warmth.
It's like someone is giving us strength.
Emotions of an untold number of entities, emboldening us to endure.
I get it! These are the wishes that were entrusted to us alms from the rest of the world.
Did you miss the fucking final boss? Yeah, I think so.
Is this all you've got, Val?
That's not very Soul Guard-like. Come on, don't give up.
Orin, Liza.
Val, the broken sword! Hurry!
Quick, the plot item!
The mana sword has been reforged!
Glad you could show up, Fairy. Really been putting in the work here.
That's right, Val. You're nearly there.
Hina! This is it! De La Fosse!
Oh, okay. The big splash! Girlfriend has joined the live stream.
So ends my fight.
Hey!
Goddess of Mana. I concede.
People can do amazing, terrible things when driven by passion. Potential is purely mortal. It cannot be defined or predicted. Strong emotions can change the world. De La Fosse, your curse permeated the entire realm with an unyielding strength, born of your devotion to Cerulia. However, that same love is what stopped you. The Alms carried the will of their homelands with them.
Cerulia?
Dalo, for so long, I have watched you.
You fucked it up
For
so bad.
long, I have felt the depth of your undying affection. But that is enough for me. I do not want anyone else to know the same pain that we have suffered. When we meet in the next life, I am sure we shall live together at last. Forever together in this beautiful, peaceful world. That is the future that awaits the two of us.
Cerulia.
Cerulia's soul will return to the ethereal sea. There, she will await the promise of new life the mana tree will bestow upon her.
Hey, why didn't you do this earlier?
She is not the only one. All souls, including you and the arms of past and present, are reborn through the mana tree.
Ow.
De La Fosse, it is time. Your soul has earned its own rest. Fear not. Two souls so inextricably entwined as yours will find one another again.
They were too beat up by the curse? But, like, when he first went to try and kill her, why didn't she just, like, oh, here's your girlfriend?
On my behalf. And Coda.
It's been a while. I missed your voice.
The strain of maintaining 5 realms conjoined while fending off the corrosive devotion of Deilephos depleted my strength. I have slept for far too long. But I know of your immense struggles. Allow me, Goddess of the Realms, to elucidate you as to your newfound potential.
Fancy word.
The Mana Sword and its wielder. 2 driving forces within our world. Together have the power to determine the future.
The future? How?
The choice is yours, now that sword and hero are together as one.
Val, you can change the world like you wanted, but remember the cost of great change. Altering fate means revising the fundamental principles of the realms. The capability to forge new alliances, sever worn unions. What you decide here and now could create another vengeful soul like Deilephos. Are you prepared to shoulder that responsibility?
Am I?
Am I? Are you kidding me? If you aren't the one to trust in this decision, I don't know who is. We've come this far. Now's your chance.
Change is hard. It is frightening. But do not forget why we are here. You know our answer.
All we have accomplished has led us here. Let us follow it through to the future.
You probably won't let your girlfriend die
Trust your
again.
instincts and it'll be all right. I know you have it in you.
Val, your heart has guided you thus far, as it should now at the end of your journey.
Everyone,
Thank you all.
I see I needn't have bothered asking.
It took the efforts of so many different people along the way for us to reach this point. Hundreds of people's hopes and dreams. Living this experience is how I know it's the strength of everyone's hearts that got us this far. I don't want a world full of sadness and loss. We need to build something new.
The future is determined by those who have a hand in making it. As the Goddess of Mana, I do accept and acknowledge your wish. Now, Val, show us your conviction.
The future I choose is...
I want a cool cyberpunk future. Smash cut to flying cars. I did it! And here's a slideshow for an epilogue. For Red Apple Log. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh yeah, cats! I liked it. I think the biggest problem with Visions is that I don't think the combat is quite complex enough to hold up for 40 hours. The combat was the second best part of the game. The visuals were the best part of the game, but the combat was the second best part of the game. And the visuals held up in a major way the whole damn time. But I do feel like things were getting a little samey on the combat front towards the end. The future I choose is because I'm the President of the United States of America. I also really enjoyed the characters. I think there was a lot of fun character writing. Like, even outside of just the main cast, I think there was some good characterization, some fun world building and all that. It needed a higher difficulty. Yeah, maybe. Like, if there were a higher difficulty, I wouldn't really want enemy health pools to be buffed. Like, in my mind, what I would want from a higher difficulty is, like, higher damage and more complex attacks. There were times where I feel like I was not sufficiently punished for playing very badly. What did you think of the story? The story was very simple, very straightforward, very storybook. Just, like, these people offer themselves up to the Mana Tree, but then some kind of inciting incident results in them believe it, like, learning that, oh, we gotta, like, we can't just do that, we gotta do something about this whole society, this whole system that's going on, we gotta fix it. And then it turns out that the whole system, like, all of the problems were just being caused by one guy, and then they killed that guy, and all of the problems were solved. It's the kind of story, like, it is the kind of story that kids could follow along with very easily. Like, I think someone who is old enough to get a good grip on the combat might be too old to get the most out of the story, but it's not a bad story. Like, I don't want to come across like, oh, this is a story for kids. It was lacking complexity. Like, no. The story was fine. It was a very traditional fantasy story, and broadly, it felt like it was aimed towards younger audiences, but it was not done in a way that it's just like, oh, only kids are gonna like this. Hell yes, hell yes. The funny dog and the cat sisters? Hell yes. And the cat town? Hell yeah. A story that fits the Mana series. Yeah. You know, there's no grand conspiracies, there's not political tensions or anything like that. It's like, you all have to go to the Mana Tree to help save the world. And then it's like, oh wait, just going to the Mana Tree doesn't save the world. Now you gotta save the world big time for real. And then you do that, and then you win, and the game is over. And that's fine. I think that if the character writing weren't as good, I think the story probably would have fell flat. But because the characters were really strong, like, even Val, as protagonist McProtagonist Esquire, he was well done. I think his story arc was, like, I think his story was handled well and executed well. I like how, for each of the Benevodon storylines, each of the alms is, like, each of the alms really resolved themselves to, like, staying in the world and continuing to influence it for the better. In their own ways. Like, each of their individual storylines were good. Well, except for Leaf Child. Not Ralsei. What's his name? Leafy Boy. His storyline fell a little flat, but I think part of that is that he suffered the most from like joining the party towards the end, so he had less time to build. Jule, yeah. It's not like I think Jule's writing was bad. I think Jule just suffered the most from, like, Jule suffered from joining the party late. But yeah, I loved Morley. I love Karina. Karina was great. Like, Palomino was also great with her alliteration gimmick, but Morley and Karina were my faves. There were political tensions, but it was just one guy you could beat up. Yeah, like, it wasn't complex. There wasn't a lot of complexities. Things were very straightforward. Like I said, very storybook, very, like, you know, if you shortened this down to a movie for kids, they would probably like it a lot. They would get a lot out of being able to easily follow everything that's going on. It's not like kids can't appreciate more complex storylines, but like young kids could get it. The eccentric librarian wasn't evil. Yeah, his ability was all about darkness, but no, he was just eccentric. He was just kind of a weirdo. Palomino was my favorite character. Love her being a goober on top of everything. Yeah, like, all of the main cast was great. Aish was also great. He's basically main cast. He was the most main cast that a non-party member could be. Darkness is a legitimate element for good guys in this setting. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's not... The power of darkness is not about evil. It's not about, like, enshrouding the world in darkness. What it is it's about delving into the darkness. It is about seeking out that which has been lost. Well, I guess that's more Light's thing. Darkness is like delving into the depths of knowledge. Like, darkness is very much, like, knowledge-oriented, but it's just nerds. It's not mad scientists, it's nerds. The moon and darkness are different things, and it makes sense. Yeah. Well, because, you know, what's going on with the moon? It comes out at night, sure, but the night, like, darkness already has the night covered. What else is going on with the moon? Phases. The moon's got phases, and how do the phases work? It's based off of time, and so the moon gets time powers. But it's straightforward. It's not very complex, but that's okay. Everything makes sense. That's one of the problems when you get a story that is too complex, is things start breaking down when you, like, hone in on any individual detail. Visions of Mana, top to bottom, just like, yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. That tracks. Just a lovely game. Yeah! I hope that all the people that worked on it continue to spread the quality throughout whatever studios they ended up at. It's like a donut. Nice and comforting, but not very special. Sure. But, like, I mean, the whole package is still special in its own way. Like, it's not that it's basic, it's that it's straightforward. Like, you don't get a ton of different moves when it comes to, like, basic attacks and heavy attacks and stuff like that. Like, each character has 3 different movesets, and those movesets are mostly just, like, 2 different buttons.
Grandpa Val?
Val?
He has returned to the goddess's side for his final rest. Be at peace, Val. Now, you can be reunited with Hina at long last.
I beat the game!
Huh? Why am I here? Aha. I see now.
Iconic imagery.
I kept you waiting for so long. Sorry about that. But I've got a lot of stories to tell. Now, where to begin?
Now, that's a nice ending. I think that was actually a great ending. I think that was, like, super good. Like, very well executed. And I obtained the mana blessing! But yeah, like, no, it's not we revived Hina. The ending is Val lived out the rest of his life as a hero, had, like, he had a full, satisfying life, died of old age, surrounded by the people that he loved and loved him, and then he was reunited with Hina. Just, like, flat out the best ending he could have hoped for, without, you know, some kind of contrivance for bringing Hina back or anything like that. But no, they kept the impact of Hina being dead while still letting Val have his happy ending. That was really nice! Preparing to save completed game data. Resume playing with this data to unlock an extra story chapter. Oh shit! You can obtain new gear and square off against powerful new opponents. So there is post-game. You can now select New Game Plus from the title screen. Use the New Game Plus option to load completed game data and preserve parts of your previous playthrough in a new game. You also have the option to select the Expert difficulty for your playthrough. Enemies will be even tougher than those you find in hard mode. Full letter grade from that ending, yeah. Yeah, I predicted a lot of things for stuff that would happen in the story, and I was wrong about most of them, but that's because what I was predicting was, like, the absolute most basic. Sky. Delophos and Cerulea's souls are at rest. The Mana Goddess addresses Val and the rest of the Alms, now that Val wields the Mana Sword. Check in with Yane at the palace. Yeah, it did say bonus story chapter. Not just, oh, like, here's some extra fights, but here's an epilogue, if you want. It's kind of tempting. But also, like, that ending was really good. Like, it's kind of tempting to end this game off with that ending, just because the ending was good. But there's bonus! There's bonus? That's bonus, Marcus. Well, I'll tell you, I think one of the most tempting things is to do the post-game stuff next Thursday just to torment Dan. But I don't know. I think I might just let that be tonight's stream. I don't know. I have the energy, but I am tired. Do it, torment Dan, I mean. Ash, you've probably done the post-game stuff, right? Is the post-game stuff still, like, really good? Or is it kind of just, like, bonus? Did not do the post-game stuff. Oh, shit. In that case, I have no idea how long it is, because the post-game stuff could just be one more stream, or there could be 10 hours of post-game stuff. I have no idea. New Frontiers. Yeah, it's tempting. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Depending on how Saturday shakes out, maybe I'll do bonus on Saturday or something like that. Because I do want to play Ghost Trick. But also I am pretty satisfied on Visions of Mana, so... I think the game kind of fucked up by making that ending really nice. They gave me a really nice ending, and it was just like, oh, there's post-game stuff if you want, and I'm like, I kind of don't. You know, I think I'll wrap things up here. Not that I want to end the stream. Not that I want to end the stream early, but I also don't really have a great idea for what to do for another hour. And also, that'll make the VOD really accessible. Of here is where the main game ends, and if I never do the post-game content, that's a-okay. Because if I start doing the post-game content, I'm kind of obligated to do all of the post-game content. So if I do the post-game content, I will. If I go back to do the rest of the post-game, or to do the post-game, then I will do the post-game. But I might not. Did I win? I did. And the ending was good. Okay. Upcoming streams. Saturday might be the start of a gimmick thing. It is From Software oriented, this gimmick thing. And I think people will want to see it. I think it will be a fun time. If it's not that, it will probably be like the rest of Salamander County Public Television. Because that game was like half of that other stream that I did, so I don't even know if there's like half of another stream left in that game, but it will probably be the rest of SCP-TV, and maybe tied in with a little bit of something else. A little sprinkling of bonus. Cookies and Cream stream confirmed. Don't you dare put that evil on me. It's not a bad game, but it can be difficult. That game can be really hard. From what I recall, but I didn't really have any skilled video game players to have the other half of the controller, because that's how that game worked. That game is cute. It's interesting. I don't know how good it is. Monday is going to be more Metroid Prime 2. Tuesday will be the start of Lost Judgment. It's been a long time coming, but we finished up Pirate Game, so we're going to be starting something new, and it's going to be the squeakquel to the detective game, which I kind of skimmed past a lot of the side content in detective game, but I have been assured that the combat and like mini games and stuff in Lost Judgment are better. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. And next Thursday will either be post-game Visions of Mana, if I end up feeling strongly about that, but more likely is the beginning of Ghost Trick. Oh. Very exciting. No notifications to go over today, so who's up? Presumably a lot of people are going to be up, because it's not even midnight yet. I see that Simple Flips is streaming. The stream title is I Will Hit the BLJ in Mario Kart World. Current game, Tetris 99. Will you ghost or will you trick? I'm pretty sure that ghosting and tricking are like the two actions that you take in that game. So presumably both. Vinny is doing a Nintendo Switch 2 launch stream. He's playing some of the new Mario Kart, so let's check that out. Because the other options are either Simple Flips playing Tetris or Pat stares at doing Deltarune Chapter 4, which I don't want to see until I play it in like 15 minutes. So thanks again, everyone, for showing up and hanging out and chatting, all that good stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all again on Saturday for either SCP TV or a fun new stream series, which probably won't take that long, but it'll be fun. Farewell!